Okay, and we are recording. I hope you guys can hear me. Today I got something to say about your boy Final Fantasy 16. I got a couple of things to say, and I hope you sit back and enjoy and listen to what I gotta say. Okay, I got a couple of four things I think I can talk about, which is the story, the combat, stages, and dialogue. Right? I'm gonna break it down a little bit and give you my opinion, just so I can give you a background story with me and Final Fantasy. I've never played even Final Fantasy 16, never mind other Final Fantasy games, right? I know the story has nothing to do with that. Like, I don't need to catch up with other previous Final Fantasy games to play this one, but I never played any of the Final Fantasy games. I just want to reference that, but I did always look at the videos and enjoyed the combat and enjoyed a little bit of the story from 15, I believe, and 7, the remastered or remake of 7. But yeah, that's all I can say about it. I like the combat. Yeah, that's all I can say about it. But on this one, on 16, I specifically watched everything because I did play the demo, and the demo I think was my first Final Fantasy game that I've ever played, like ever, right? And I thoroughly, I think that's how you pronounce it, thoroughly enjoyed. And yeah, I'm here to rant on about it, and I hope you can listen to what I gotta say. Okay, I got a couple of complaints. As much as I'm here to praise it, I also got a couple of complaints. Right? Okay, we're gonna start with the story. Like I said, the story is the story good or bad? The story is good. The story is not bad, because when you play the demo, that's like the first thing that pulls you in about the game. It's the story. It's just like the way the demo starts. It starts out with Clive already being older, and no, it starts out with the two is it, what do they call them? The two kaijus, or whatever you want to call them. The two dominants fighting, and fire dominance of fire, and it already grabs you with that kaiju battle, and that's one of those things that just made the demo extremely amazing and extremely popular. Now, if you play the whole game, you're gonna realize that, okay, the story diminishes a little bit, dies down a little bit, in terms of it being interesting, in terms of it being captivating and everything. It stops being captivating at some point, right? Because in the beginning of the game and the demo as well, you fight against Clive fights against his brother, and then they give you a background of why he's fighting. He lost control, both of them lost control, and their mother, who is very oh my god, such a hateful ass woman, honestly speaking. Their mother hates the eldest son. Oh my god, she hates Clive, and she's the reason behind the slaughter that happens in their kingdom, and that's how they end up where they end up. And yeah, so that's essentially the beginning, and how the demo introduces you to Final Fantasy and everything. And already that grabs you. It grabs you because there's a plot given to you. There's the reason why the character is gonna move forward and try to find whatever. Like, he already wants revenge on the people responsible, including the quote unquote dominant that turned into Ifrit. Not knowing that's him. Not knowing he had amnesia, I guess. But yeah, already the story is captivating. But as the story goes, if you play the main game, as the story goes, it draws away from the politics behind it, and goes into this place where it's like, okay, now we're fighting for humankind, which I still was cool with it. When Sig announced that, hey, okay, this is the mission, this is what we're gonna do, blah blah blah, I was cool with that. And then there was the whole thing of Ultima. Oh my god, who the hell is Ultima, man? Ultima apparently sounds like a deodorant. It sounds like a perfume for men. Imagine, you don't have to imagine him fully naked, but imagine Joshua, right, in the shower, right? This is an ad. This is an ad for perfume for men, or for a shower gel, or for whatever. Imagine Joshua just like being there, just like, and then doing his hair like this. Ultima for men. Imagine that. That's how his name sounds like. And the way he speaks, trash. Absolutely trash. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's not interesting. He's not that interesting to me. He's not that interesting to me. Only to find out that he's their god and you're supposed to fight against God, essentially. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. I do not care about those kind of stories. I don't care about that. What captivated me in the beginning was that devious mother. Okay, she had to be killed. We had to get revenge on her. That was the whole point, right? That was the whole point. People had to find out that she was responsible. And when Clive found out, in the end, a couple of minutes later, she killed herself. He's like, okay, well, that's done. That's over. You know, and then Joshua obviously was alive, and this was like, okay, God, bro, just, I don't understand this. I just genuinely don't understand. Like, why is it that people just don't, you know, oh my God, like, and Joshua, oh my God, I don't know what I'm saying right now. But point is, okay, now that's enough about the story. I think the story is good enough. And then the combat is awesome. The combat is awesome. It takes a damn long time to defeat an enemy, but the combat is awesome. Okay, and that's all I can say about it. You know, because if you look at the even cinematics of the combat, like, okay, I can't underestimate the combat. I can't underestimate the combat. Like, no, underrate the combat. The combat. Like, if you literally look at the kaiju battles, the dominance fighting, oh my God, the dominant fight between, okay, never mind the Phoenix and Ifrit, but Ifrit versus Garunda, oh my God, that fight, the music, oh, I loved it. I love that girl, the dominant of Garunda. I really loved her. I just liked her so much, and I was like, damn it, oh my God. And then she died. And then she had an interesting story too. She wasn't the bad guy, she wasn't as bad as we thought she was. And, you know, she was just another girl trying to survive and everything. And guess what? You know, she died. You know, but that, yes, I know that translated to the Wrath of the Titan. You know, and the Titan battle was amazing. I gotta watch that again. You know, what other fight was amazing? I really liked the dragon. I like the dragon. Oh, the dragon was so powerful. The dominant dragon. Oh, that guy was just so powerful. That is one of the strongest ones, right? I get the Titan. The Titan battle was cool, but the dragon was powerful as hell. But, you know, Ifrit and Joshua, you know, doing that whole combo of like combining and everything, that's so typical. That's like, okay, get out of here. Get out of here with that. I don't want to see that, you know. And then the ultimate battle, I haven't watched that. I'm not gonna even watch it, to be honest with you. I'm done watching. That whole story takes hours to watch. Okay, I've lost interest already, you know. Odin, that's a pretty cool dominant, you know, the way he looks and the way he fights and the way he acts. But, you know, there's not much I can say about that. You know, there's nothing much I can say about that. Then the stages of the game is so weird. It is a Final Fantasy game. I can admit that, but it's not, I wouldn't say it's trash. But, you know, the stages of the game were sort of interesting. The stages of the game were like, I don't know. They were so typical. They were just typical stages. I mean, that's not the whole point. That's not why they get you. What I can talk about, though, is the music. The music of Final Fantasy 16 overall is amazing. Get me that playlist. And you will see me do miracles, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Point is, it's just so captivating. It just adds on. It's one of the biggest elements of how captivating the story was to me, at least in the beginning, right? At least where I enjoyed it. Okay, the dialogue, there's not much I can say about that. I think I mentioned 4 categories here: story, combat, stages, and dialogue. Dialogue was pretty cool. I guess there's not much I can say about that. I just added that in just to, like, you know, see what I have to say about the dialogue. But otherwise, the dialogue was pretty cool. Was pretty normal, I guess. There's not much I can say about that. It's just, you know, the dialogue was just, you know, normal. But yeah, that's Final Fantasy 16 for you there. And yeah, I hope you enjoy the video, man. I know I'm wearing a mask. I don't know if you have noticed yet, but yeah. The game was amazing. I love games. I love games. I gotta talk more about the games that I've seen or played and whatnot. Those it's just we gotta have conversations about that. Anyway, goodbye. I guess I'm doing the Charlie thing now.